Hey, what is up, guys? It's Guildspire here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a hot minute since we have been on Final Fantasy XIV, and we are on it again here today. TLDR, I've been playing this offline with a group of friends. Some names you might recognize from the mod team over here, both on my personal channel as well as Champions of the Fog. With that being said, I'm a little bit behind the pack right now as far as the MSQ is concerned. And for that reason alone, I went, you know what? I should probably do some level grinding in MSQ today on stream. I was like, oh, we could play Magic, but also we could, try and level grind, do this, that, and the other thing. And I determined that it would be the smarter play for me to be a responsible party member and get to where I need to be. That being said, you'll notice that I am right now on Paladin, or rather right now Gladiator, which was not what I normally played during our previous playthrough. Don't you worry, I'm already level 50 on my warrior, hence why I'm multi-classing into Glad/Paladin right now as well. That way I can pretty much just, have one on backup, especially as we are not done with Realm Reborn yet. And so I'm kind of looking at like, yeah, I have all these side quests. I don't really feel like leveling up my warrior anymore. I want to make sure that I'm putting the XP into something that'll be worthwhile. And so here we are with Paladin, where I'm trying to get them to level 36, just so I can start accepting the side quests that I've already completed on my warrior. So right now we're just doing a little bit of level grinding, going through our quests, going through our hunting log as well. That stuff there. Did I do that too late? I did that too late actually, and I might just suffer from that. I am going to do this and try not to die. Ooh. Do I get? I think I almost. Oh, so that works out. Gets a second to heal. Let's get another heal in. And just like kite this for a bit with a shield lob. I think that's the play. Oh no, it left. No heal. I think it had full healed, so we might as well full heal here. I say as it still is aggroed on me. So I do want a full heal in that case. We may have been a bit too aggressive to start off with. That's fine though. We'll heal up here and then go after this last one. Yo, what's up, Liquid? Doing pretty well. How about you, friend? What have you been up to today, if anything much? All right, now let's go back in. I think we should be fine now. I'm just gonna use my stun as a little bit of damage mitigation. Once unstunned, let's pop the reprisal. Let's avoid their AoEs. Good. Tired at the moment. And worked out a ton. Fair enough. Yeah, that will do it. Caffeine crash plus that will most certainly do it. All right, so we finished up all of our hunting logs for Glad right now. So we're going to need to get to 30 before the next one. We are pretty close to whatchamacallit. We are pretty close to 25. We could do duty roulette. Yeah, let's do 1,000 Maws of Totorock. We could also do Totorock. It is a level 24, so it's right at my level. That might not be a bad idea to do. Let's do that. And since we are a tank, it should be a pretty quick queue, all things considered. Played a little bit of DMZ on a new Modern Warfare 2. Ooh, how is that? How's that been? All right. Yeah, so I guess we'll do a dungeon here. Get the 25, do our job quest. I think that will be good. It's really good. The campaign was good quality as well. That's good to hear. I'm happy to hear that Call of Duty has been doing good stuff and things. Level 34, level 42, 47, so definitely not in the right spot. What if we try Upper La Nocia Camp Bronze Link and see if maybe there's some fates over here? Not too many bugs. Hey, that's good news. You know, it is not uncommon nowadays to have a plethora of bugs on release. Not much here. Let's try Airport. They may add zombies to Modern Warfare as well for the first time. That'd be interesting. You know, I'm still always a fan of like the traditional Black Ops zombies, so I haven't really played too much in the way of the current zombies. Let's see, there's level 18. That's a few levels below us. That's like the worst thing right now is that I'm seeing is like I'm so close to that in-between point. I can't find like a fate that's exactly my level. Black Ops 3 zombies is one of your favorite. Fair enough, fair enough. See, I'm always still a fan of like OG zombies, Black Ops 1 zombies. Those are still probably some of my favorite zombies. I'm always a sucker for Kino de Toten. Alright, let's join this one. So what I need to do... what the hell do I need to do? Goblins from Iron Lake now encamped in Skull Valley are peddling items. Oh, is it just these guys over here? Kino's mad fun. Oh yeah, Kino's fantastic. Alright, so let's just do this. Come here, friends. We're gonna get a group together. Oh, I see. It's these ones. Oh, I now have plenty of goblins on me to contend with. Fireworks show, Jesus. I think we have a decent AoE to dispatch a lot of them at the same time. Oh, I'm not level synced. Would I think it would have level synced me when I agreed to the frickin' the fate? What the hell? Alright, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, we're just freaking spinning around with Eclipse, doing nothing. I also need to apply Iron Will again, so they're not targeting the NPCs that are trying to help me. Origins was Staff's other maps had bows like Origins, was very nostalgic. Ooh. Yeah, see, I actually did enjoy Origins. Origins was really fun. I had a lot of fun decoding the Easter egg back when I did a lot more Easter egg hunts. That was a fun time. I'm grabbing like random goblins as well that aren't even related to what I'm doing. I think that's exactly what's happening here. This chaos. All these AoEs are freaking blinding too. Holy hell. My uncle used to do all the Easter eggs back in 1-2. Yeah, pretty much. I think 2 was when I really stopped doing most in the way of like Easter eggs. I had fun though. I had fun. How many freaking rates of contraband do I have right now over there? I should probably pop Rampart here. We're taking a little bit of damage. All these goblins around. Not enough for me to be like really worried, but enough. Black Ops 3 had best story in the Easter eggs, in my opinion. I didn't like, I don't know, I wasn't like the biggest fan of 3 in the grand scheme of things. Oh, we leveled up, so our health got regen. That's nice. I'm pretty sure we can probably trade in, and I bet we probably maxed out for this fate. I'd be surprised if we haven't. We also leveled up to our 25, so we don't even need to do our dungeon. Let's clear out this group, and then we'll probably trade our crates in. But we seem to keep on gathering more and more goblins bit by bit. Holy hell. Well, looks like we got some more NPCs to help us out too, which is fantastic. Got some warriors to help us out with. And parts up, spot that as we are kind of cutting it close. At the 10-minute mark, we'll trade in whatever things we have. I bet you we max out at this rate. We've just been spinning the win this entire time. Okay, we're actually kind of pretty close too. Okay, let's go down and turn in our loot. $36 of them. How about that, friend? All right, we accomplished our objective by a decent amount, I'd say, by a decent amount. What levels are these? 48. Yeah, I can't do these yet. Like, I want to pick these up, but I'm already like filled up on quests as we speak. Well, looks like we're just not getting a party for Totorock. Well, the good news is that we already got our 25. Longer sync, it's like 25 seconds. Do I need to stay around for the reward, or can I just leave at this point since I completed it? I don't even know. All right, see you later. Hope you have a good one, Liquid. All right. Oh, that person's also doing it. They must have come in a bit later. All right. Got a bit of XP. Got a bit of XP on holy ground. This is level 25. When do I get my soul stone? I forget, to be honest. As do not know off the top of my head. All right, let's teleport to the guild. Still looking for a party for Totorock. Ah, Rose, I must apologize for my earlier behavior. As first sword, my duty is not only to foster growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from the dangers you are not yet ready to face. I did not know that Leovold had become the leader of the Alacran. Had he chosen to bear his steel, us many and more of us would not have returned alive. You feel betrayed? I am playing my gladiator, for the record. I already got him to 25 though. Got him to 25, so almost there. Almost caught up to my warrior, which is gonna be good. But if you would like to jump on and be my healer for Totorock, that'd be awesome. Because leveling out here be hard in the 5 to 10s range every time. Because I don't have any hunting logs to help me. It's DBD time? Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I was like, I don't have my MSQ up to where it needs to be. My paladin is also a little bit behind. So I was like, we're going to do some Final Fantasy. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime, and so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanalan for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong suspicions that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacran or worse. If there's any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for our missing comrade. His last report stated that he was tracking the Alacran near the Hammers in Western Thailand. If you go there, you may yet find some clues for his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days. Let my good gladiators come to harm. Please, Rhodes, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe. Okay, we got that, and we are able to get Total Rock set up. So this will get us like a level, maybe. All right, let's pop Iron Will. And we want to just really focus in on Shield Lob. All right, I set pace. There's Peloton, so I know that the healer is ready. Let's do it, friends. Let's see if this healer can keep up with what I'm used to. Where is it? Hello? Why is my Iron Will not up? I'm so confused. It was up and then it wasn't. And we're at the wall anyway, so it's fine. It's really odd. Alright, let's run Total Eclipse. We don't have any heal. There's really just damage here. Yeah, Gladiator's been kind of interesting. I have no real self-heal at this point. Up a bit. They're getting rid of the cell mites pretty quickly. Alright. Get our pies up. Hey, what's up, Sarah? How you doing? I'm just focusing on my gladiator right now, trying to get my multi-class up. That, and also, I'm going to have to start working on the MSQ probably in this latter hour, because I have not really done much, if any, of the MSQ here. Shield lob you. The problem is I have not done any new content. Just what we've already done. Looks like my healer is going in toward the burn versus the heal, which is fine, honestly, here. I am okay with this. Okay, there's the heal. There's cures coming in. And we are solid. Alright, Shield Bash incoming. Alright, we got Prisoner's Pudding here. Right now, we're good, though we are hurting a bit, so I need to wait up for my healer. Yep, there's Rampart. Let's pop this as well. And now comes down to, can our healer heal us fast enough? We have no real self-heal here. It's all damage, which, like I said, been kind of strange for a tank role, where I'm much more focused on damage than self-heal or mitigation. But we seem to be doing just fine. Right now, I've definitely had a few extra scary moments here than normal, that's for sure. 3 needs a hit. I'll say the DPS is doing a really good job of keeping them off my back here. Trying to keep them up with me. And let me stop here. I have no mitigation to speak of, by the way. That's a little bit scary. But I think we're good with it only being this many since the DPS took out a decent amount on the way. Alright, let's go in. I think we're just going in for the burn. I will pop my reprisal just to make sure I don't need to worry too much. And Ninetales is... Already got a level up too. Look at that. Alright, so far so good. Alright, let's go in for the next 3. And let's pop Rampart. Yeah, I'm gonna need some cures here, friend. Also low blow. It's not really mitigation, but it stops one enemy from dealing me damage, so mitigation's mitigation. Yes, Benediction is definitely gonna help out a lot. Peloton, always love to see that. I'm hurting, actually. Hold the phone. Yeah, it's like, all of a sudden I was like, why am I hurting as much as I am? That's uncomfy. I don't like this. I think there's still more. It's like I went down to 200 and then I was fine. Hence why I had a mild bit of concern. I was like, ooh, this doesn't feel good. I am concerned. I wasn't sure if like my healer fell back or something. No one's really talked in chat at all. So I have no idea what my healer's thinking, for example. But we're already at the final boss, so made some pretty good progress here. Completely forgot that I even had a map of this area. Completely just ignored it in full. Rage of Halone. Illusion Pack Bone Seed. Oh, it looks like it comes off a Riot Blade. Interesting. Our friends got a bit distracted. Pod. You. Good. You know, as a tank, it's my duty to give accommodation to the healer every time, pretty much. I will grab that and pass on that. I received a player accommodation. Very nice. I got a few levels from that too. Nice. Let's see, can I upgrade? I can upgrade stuff and things. Jesus Christ, that looks horrible. I hate that. I hate that so much. This looks so bad. It's like the best armor I have on me right now. All right, let's go here. Hop into Horizon and ride our Chocobo along the way. I also need to fix my freaking hotbar is what I need to do. So it looks like Rage of Halone combos with Riot Blade. Let's put Rampart here, Reprisal here, Low Blow here. It's not like mitigation, but I guess I always like to do these in order from like high recast to low recast. Shield Lob and Provoke can stay back there. Shield Bash will be in its own category for right now. I think we are good. Alright. So yeah, like probably around 8, I'll just streamline the MSQ to try and catch up to where Sarah Shelby and everyone is at. I think Josh has already gotten to the next trial as well, so you know. I need to catch up just a wee bit. On the bright side, my Paladin is, or right now my Gladiator at the very least, is catching up very quickly, which has actually been nice. What level is this? Level 5, never mind. I am not sinking a level 5 Fate. That doesn't make a lot of sense. That makes 0 sense, in fact. It's a trap sister! So it would appear to be. That's fine though. Ooh. That's actually a pretty decent combo. Yeah, that deals a pretty decent amount of damage. I like it. I like it a lot. Cool, easy enough. Had some fine swordsmanship, Rose. Myla, the first swordsman knows how to pick 'em. Even after all these years, I can't bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to the guild. A wee lass who cried at the sight of naked steel. But to look at her now, you'd swear she was born with a blade in her hand. Not like she had much of a choice, but to rise to the occasion, though what with all the trouble Aldous got into 7 years ago. Selfish bastard, he should have never. But enough of my rambling. I'll make my way back to Old Da after a short rest. You go ahead and tell Myla that I'm fine. So let's head back to Old Da and the Gladiators Guild. Yeah, I think I have a lot of armor left over from Warrior and more specifically Marauder that we're able to use for our Gladiator right now. It's been making it very easy for us to just update our build bit by bit. Rose, thank the gods you're all right. I heard all about the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much needed rest. Take some time for yourself and return when you've recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lulu Tzu. I believe she has a message for you. A message, you say? Ah, Rose, the very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have the others hear my words. Alice sent his regards and requested to meet him at the Lich Yard in Easter Thanalan. Naturally, I have not divulged this information to the First Sword, as you may have gathered from the previous interactions. She's still rather upset with him and would likely forbid any further association. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before that horrible scandal. They would have made such a lovely couple. Forgive me. This is hardly an appropriate topic of conversation. Anyways, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear of any rendezvous from me. Let's go say hi to Aldous. We Camp Drybone. Which, fun enough, is actually where my MSQ is too. We want to go up here, methinks. Yeah, like I said, if I can get Paladin up to 36 or 40s by tonight, that would be actually huge. We really only started them like today/yesterday. Level things to 29. Yeah, that's fine. We're fine. We're good. I hate this armor. Like when it keeps me waiting, it nurtures the sense of anticipation. It's been 7 years since Myla's father was laid to rest here. He was mean and stubborn, an old outgoat through and through, but gods, he danced with a sword in hand. It was pure poetry in motion. Myla's right, there's no way I could know what it was like for her back then, forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances. Oh, hello. Isn't this the person from the one group, the Alacran? And who might you be, another Leavold's lackeys? Master Leavold has been most distressed since learning of your return. This is unacceptable. Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. When you've outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience. Say what you will, I will not be swayed. She looks awful determined to kill me. Still, I'm not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping her, Rose? I mean, I'm already in armor-clad gear, so yeah, absolutely. So let's run into fight or flight. We'll save our stun in case she has an AoE in her pocket. She's a pugilist, so I'd imagine so. We'll have to wait and see. Otherwise, I can just use it as a damage mitigation, but we got it there. Cool. I mean, friend, it's already ended. It's already done. Oh. You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Myla has a woman like you to rely upon. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, and an obstinate woman who lets her feelings cloud her judgment. Which is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check now more than ever. Stick by her side. She needs you more than she knows. I mean, she does need him, but I understand there's some bad blood. Thank you. I know this business of Leovold and Alacran has everyone on edge, but it's almost over now. You have my word. I owe it to her old man to put an end to this, to give him peace in Thal's realm by making that bastard Leovold finally answer for his crimes. Remember what I said, Rose. Now, go. He's probably wondering where you are. I mean, actually, she told me to get some rest, so, you know, probably not. Probably fine. Alright, though. So, I don't think we'll level up from this. We're probably gonna have to run a few more dungeons close to our level. I said around 8, we'll probably just mainline the MSQ and get to the next trial. Why are you staring at me like that, Rose? Is something the matter? You're behaving rather oddly. Well, I'm afraid I have no news regarding the Alacran's movement. I remain confident that we'll find them soon, though, so keep your blade sharp. What do we want? What do we want? I don't want the heavy iron armor. Heavy iron flank shard. I guess we'll grab that. Apparently what I have on is the best I have. Yep, we still can't do our hunting log for 30. So in that case, I guess what we will do is duty finder for, yeah, I guess we'll just do more 1,000 Maws of Total Rock until we hit 28. I think that is the best play. In the meanwhile, I guess let's look around for level like 25, 27 fates, if at all possible. It's nothing I've been like struggling to do. Find like decently leveled fates that are around my level. That one just disappeared. But nothing here. Lots of low level things. Level 14. There's nothing else here. There's the MSQ there into the Eye of the Storm. Level 36, I think, is my lowest level. Oh, look at that. Actually, it was a lot quicker than I was expecting. Cool. There's nothing too mechanically in depth for this. Everyone else has already played this. We have a Dragoon here, so we're good. Let's do it. There's Peloton, so I know healer's ready. Let's Rampart, fight or flight, and hope our healer's ready. Healer's ready. Got a few cures on us. We are capped out, and we are good. Let's play the bow. Play the bow. What? Oh, play the bow. I see. This one. They are Bard, I believe. I just need to end here. Let's pop a reprisal. Alright, and we are good for the mini boss. This one does not spawn anyone, so I think we're fine. I also just realized that we have an Astrologian. Thank you for the heals. And I think we are... Grab out those Warden's Whip. And let's keep on going, shall we? I'm gonna need to heal here in a second, probably. Thank you. Essential Dignity. Good stuff. And we are at the end. Pop both of those because we're gonna get low in a second, I fear. Ooh, was very low there. Was very low. That was actually much scarier than I wanted it to be. We have one behind us. I'm going to just kind of linger a little bit while they catch up. No one said anything about the pacing, so I think we're good, all things considered. Got the wall. I think that's the next mini-boss. Boss. Grab the Warden's Whips. Keep them off of them. Grab the boss. We should be fine though. Another level too, so I believe we should be 28 now, which means we can go to the next dungeon. Right. Ooh, we are dangerously close. I both love and hate this healer. They are like on point for when to heal. I was like, once I get to like 100 health every time without fail. Yeah, they're doing some work though. I like it. think we're good. Good stuff. So far, a really, really smooth dungeon. We've actually gotten 2 really good ones, where the healers have been keeping up with my pace, even though we haven't really been communicating much. I like it. And on our Lancer / Dragoon. Looks like someone already aggroed the boss, though. Good. As per usual. We'll commend our healer, and I think we're good on all of these, pretty much. Thank you for the happiness bed. Yeah, okay. Hey, I received some player accommodations. Gotta love that. All right, yeah, we just keep on going for whatever the highest level one is, so we can go for Hawk Manor now at level 28. This is a less than 5 minutes. Level 17, level 26. Okay, so let's go for level 26 Fate. I think that would be a good idea. Yes, that would be appreciated. Also, where am I going? I need to go this way. Not even that way. I need to go across the bridge to the Brass Blade. Once we reach 30, we'll be able to our job quest, as well as start doing some more hunting logs, which will help us out with the leveling. So what is this Brass Blade going to ask of us, he wonders? Oh, it's this one, okay. I think I remember this. I want to try and keep these things up. Not that we need to worry about it too much. What are you trying to do? Join the Brass Blades and rescuing the High Bridge people. Let's grab all the AoE. Let's pop this. This might be a lot more than I was expecting. Pop Reprisal here, because I don't think we have any form of heals to speak of. I think we might be fine here, just barely. We need to aid them? No. We're just going from group to group, I guess. TLDR here. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, I don't think I was gonna win that one, unfortunately, so dipping out is probably the right move for me. Alright, let's do it. Grabbing keys, I forget. Alright, no response on my question, so we just keep going. Okay, so we do need to grab the tiny keys. Perfect. Don't think it's over here. Yeah, I don't think there's a tiny key over there. If you go into here. I'm stunned. I am. That's my deal. Alright, and now we just spin to win. As long as there's 3 or more, pretty much that's the best thing we can do. As of right now. Tiny key, we can continue going. Is locked door or no? Is that your mitigation? Yes. I have been popping it. Nothing in here, I don't think. Here's the Ivy door. Too big of a pull, except. Up, but they just want our healer for whatever reason. I cannot tell you why. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, dang. Yeah, why they were just facing the healer, I cannot say. Mitigation's gonna be back up in a second. back up. Yeah, it just may have been a bit of a big pull, honestly. I'm also noticing that I think everyone else is on the other side. There's like one person with one enemy behind them for some reason. Not entirely sure what's up with that. I think they're fine now. I don't see enemies on them. Okay, cool. That was the best thing I've ever done. They barely had fun with that one, so I'm glad. Average Sage player. Oh, you gotta love it. I mean, we were able to pull that off. I think I was the only one who died that entire time. We'll put up Rampart for now. We don't want to stack our mitigation here, I don't think. Not on one enemy. We still have our Enmity up, which is what we want. Let's continue to burn. I think if there's anything here we really need to worry about, outside of like Dark Mist, for example. That's Balance, Reprisal, and Fight or Flight. That is off of the table, so I can't really do much there as far as that's concerned. Sure, I'll greed that one, and also greed that one. Are we just gonna jump? Apparently we're just jumping. Alright, let's keep the train rolling. Go left. I think that I am... Oh, you want more? All right, let's do it. Let's go for more. I do what the healer asks. They want more, I give more. This is gonna be freaking nuts. He's already tied. I think this is the last thing we can grab here is the maidservant. So let's pop this. And here we go. Ooh, yeah, I'm dying here. You said more, I got you more, to be fair. I did what the healer asked. That is the role of a tank, is do as is asked by the healer. Uh-oh, that's bad news though. That's bad news though. When the healer goes down, that's bad news. That's bad news, bears. That's not what I want to see. Oh, no, that wasn't a healer. That was someone else entirely. think we may have stabilized a bit here. I think we're missing one player. In that case... Alright. Yep, not enough mitigation apparently. I don't think I have enough mit for this big of a pull. Oh, are they gonna try and res me? Is that what's happening here? No, I don't think so. We do not have a shortcut, really. I thought there would have been one, but I guess not. Do better items as well as using mitigation. I mean, they're all level 25, 26, barring... You take less damage. Yeah, no, I've pressed that a few times. I even had fought to prove it, friend. Yes, those are in use. Trust me when I say, I'm pressing my mitigation. It don't matter at this point. I don't think we really had much of any of a problem with this pull when we were doing ourselves. Let's do 3. Let's see if that's enough. So I'm not sure if I'm just not getting healed enough or if it's just too big of a pull for a paladin. Because Warrior definitely has a lot more mitigation with arm's length and so on. So I will stack. I don't like, for the record, I do not like stacking Reprisal and Rampart. Reprisal and Rampart together is not the best thing in the world because it's different forms of mitigation and really you want to not overlap them. Because now I'm out of mitigation entirely right now. And my health is going down. So this is like 2.5 pulls because of the Mana Servant. I think we're fine here. We did clear through a bit of them earlier. I like this this healer. I was like, well, just use your mitigation. Like, I had been, I promise. The thing is, the healers should know that if they have their setup right to focus me or to see basically that we have our mitigation up. I guess they just don't. As far as pulls, I kind of wish that they would not target me until I've already pulled. One thing I am noticing. The yellow key yet? We do. Cool. Here's the Carnation door. Attack the Jester, yep. Always just want to focus down the Jester. We will pull out Rampart here and Fight or Flight. I think I should be able to stun the Steward if it does go into another attack. Reprisal here. As we are down on Rampart. And I think we should be clear here now. We also have Shield Bash in our back pocket if it does launch another AoE, but it is on a global cooldown or something now. The Parchment. And the Flow. Pass on that. And Dexterity, Temptation, Vitality, I'll agreed. Question of the day. Do we run mitigation here? We might as well make our healers' lives a bit easier. I don't think we really need to on a one-on-one fight, but just so that I can be attacking a little bit more, I will. Okay. This one, we just need to pay attention to when to look away and when to not. Otherwise, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Void Call. Inner Sentry. Don't look at it. Down as we speak. There's the Handmaiden. We'll pull that using Revoke. Where's the sentry? Oh, the sentry's over there. I mean, that's fine. Honestly, Seduce is the least of my worries. Sort of the fact that I attacked into Petrified. Whoopsie. I think we're fine, though, because it's only me. I'll throw down Rampart. Bring up Fight or Flight. Up. And I think we are in the clear for the burn. Alright, we'll give accommodation to our healer. But I will say, I think in this case, our healer was not as good as they could have been, because mitigation was up for the majority of the time. I will say that one pull was kind of ridiculous. That first big one, we did very well. What is going on here? I'm in the middle of a fight. Firefly. Is this the same thing that we were just doing? I'm pretty sure it is, but now we have someone helping us. I don't know how that works, but it works. Level 30, so we can also do our job quest. Awesome. That was actually a decent amount of levels that we got. Rampart. That was really funny though. It's like, you use Rampart and Reprise. I'm like, I'm still dying. Either it's too big of a pull or I don't have enough healing on me. It's one or the other, because it's not the mitigation. I'm double stacking mitigation, which is not efficient. It really should be one or the other, except for big pulls, in which case then yes, I'll double stack. And we were, and it was still not enough 9 times out of 10. We don't have arm's length or anything like that, which is shocking to me. Arm's length is such a good move. Well, we'll end this fate real quick. Also, the DPSs shouldn't have been taking damage. We were pulling everything. Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. So let's... Really? Really? Here, now we can teleport. For God's sake. You should also be able to, want some better armor, too. Look at that, much better. Didn't get any more abilities, it doesn't look like. Let me just take a look at my character traits, because do we seriously not have, like, anything? Arm's length is 32, okay. So I guess that is why. Damn it all to the 7 hell, this is madness. It's Aldous, he's been arrested by the Brass Blades. They claim he was plotting to assassinate the Sultana. It's utter nonsense. He has no motive to do so, and whatever I've said about the man, he would never resort to using poison. The Alucran must be behind this. They have failed to kill him time and again, and now they're reaching out to their monetarist allies. I didn't want to believe Wymund when he said they had such influence, but wait, that's it. If anyone can help us unravel this plot, it's Wymund. He has a reputation for knowing things he shouldn't, after all. Find Wymund, see what he can tell us. Aldous is many things, but he is not a murderer. All right, let's do that. After we do this, I think we're going to mainline some MSQ on my warrior. We got far closer to 36 than I was honestly expecting in the time we had. I was not expecting to get to level 30 as quickly as we did, so some pretty good progression. I think I'll probably get to 36 tonight and be able to start leveling up via the MSQ that way. 7 years ago, why would Alice surrender himself? You really don't know, do you? Best I start beginning then. Alice is something of an enigma. He and Leovold were two of the greatest gladiators ever to grace the Blood Sands, but he threw all that hard-fought glory away for a few gil more. See, the average old Don loves a good Coliseum fight, and what better to make a gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than wagering on the outcome. So when it got out that Alice was orchestrating a match-fixing scheme of untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger the people felt. He's expelled from the Coliseum, and his wins were stricken from the record. Your guildmaster Myla got the worst of it, though. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time her father fell ill and passed away. There were some oddities surrounding his death too. 'Twas rumored he took his own life out of shame for his disgraced pupil, or that he might have even been murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture really, but it made Aldous look that much worse. And then Myla lost two of the most important men in her life and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And Leovold, he tried to go it solo on the Blood Sands, but it wasn't the same. Without Aldous, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man, so you desperately want to save, though judging from the look in your eyes, I gather you still have your reservations. Fine then, though you can't blame me for down on a man found in possession of Ralog's bile. 'Tis a vile poison, rare and expensive too. Only the Corpse Brigade knows how to make it, I hear. Gods only know why they give it to Aldous. Could go to their headquarters at the Sepulchre in southern Thanalan and ask them direct, I reckon. I have an aversion to direct confrontation, Percy, but you don't, do you? By the way, should you save the poor bastard's life, tell him we're even, and that I hope it was all worth it. And much like most things, I have a feeling that the story is a little bit more complicated than that. I wonder if it was... It makes sense. So Leovold desperately wants to kill Aldous, right? Based on that, it would almost make sense that it wasn't Aldous who was, you know, fixing matches. Maybe it was Leovold, in fact. And the reason why Leovold wants Aldous killed is because all this time, Aldous knew the truth, but didn't want to come forward and, you know, reveal Leovold to, as, you know, the one to take the fall, I guess, for lack of a better term. That is my guesstimation of what's happening here. Hello? Where am I going here? I think I need to go down here. Yes. Hi, Corpse Brigade friends. Don't worry. I'm just visiting. Might smack a few heads while we're at it. Hi, friends. How's the lot of you? You all doing good? Good. Glad to hear. Let's grab you as well. I will double stack here my mitigation. Like I said, it's not my favorite thing to do, but given that these guys are pretty close on my level, might be worth it. Also might be worth it to actually get rid of some of these. Let's do a little bit of mitigation via our stuns. Yeah, I think just don't have a lot of mitigation, do we? Like, it's not as much as I'm used to, at least. Yeah, whereas Warrior, we have the ability to heal ourselves. We have, you know, true mitigation. Not stunned because we're getting lower than I'd like. But we're good. Oh, god dang, I was hoping to heal for a second! Alright, get Reprisal up. Stun you. Stun you. Injure you. Stun you. And I think we might be okay here, just barely. Alright, let's heal for a second. We're good. We're good. We need to go deeper. Deeper into the encampment. What we can do is heal up first. Let's also eat some foods, so I get a bit of an XP boost. As we'll hit up 2, actually. Friends, follow me, for I have somewhere to be. So they actually chase me all the way out here. Surprisingly not, and we almost got away with it. I thought that maybe we might be able to grab it. Yeah, I don't even need to beat you guys, do I? The answer is no, but I guess I will. And we'll double stack mitigation. I got stunned. Did not even realize it, to be honest. Cool. Well, we can teleport back to Ul'dah now. And Louise can try and complete this job quest. I'm actually really surprised we haven't gotten our soul stone. I could have sworn it was like pretty close to like 25, 30 for warrior. Maybe it's 35. Maybe I'm mistaken. Where have you been, Rose? Aldous has been given over into the custody of the Sacrarium. They mean to execute him. We must do something. The bile and wrinkled bill of sale. Dealings made between the Alacran and the Corpse Brigade of the purchase of deadly poison. So it was the Alacran who did it. This poison, is it? You've proved the Alacran purchased it from the Corpse Brigade. Thanks to the gods, you've done it. Quickly, we must show this to the official presiding over his execution at Highbridge. Go now. Where'd that be? Over there. So in that case, we just teleport to Camp Dry Bones. All right. Yeah, so this smells of subterfuge. This is not as simple as people make it out to be. The question is why Aldous did not come forward with that knowledge. If my guess is correct. Is that what, a dancer? Yes, that is a dancer. That's below. Down there. Can I jump down? Nope. Nope, I cannot. Unfortunate. So by means of execution, what do they do here? Just toss them off the frickin' bridge? Is that how they execute people? That seems A, highly inefficient. B, open for interpretation of what happens. So I guess they do have an axe here. The Sacrium has sentenced you to death for your crimes against the Sultanate. You have any last, huh? Who are you and what do you want? Hi, I have poison for you and a letter. These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. However, the Sacrium has found the prisoner guilty in the eyes of gods and men, and he'll be executed forthwith. Don't waste your breath, Rose. That foul scales have always yielded to wealth above all else, and Leavel spent a fortune to secure my sentence. Silence, criminal, and you! What are you waiting for? Do it! Did that? Aldous! Just gonna stay away, could you? Well, at least I don't have to steal the headman's axe. You just gonna watch him free his own binds there, bud? If the gods are to have blood this day, I'm afraid it won't be mine. Since you two are so devout, perhaps you'll be willing to offer yourselves in exchange. Mercy! And there they go. And there they are. Why do you look familiar? Interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe is punishable by death. Yeah, why do you look familiar? Could just be the character model that I'm thinking of. He's gonna jump down? No, he's gonna watch. I had a feeling the spectacle would draw you here. I should have dealt with you myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. Oh, is this the end? So it's to be a rematch then. Very well, I accept. Mylon and others need you, Rose. Leave him to me. How about maybe I don't do that and, you know, do things anyways. I think that's a fair idea. Hey friends, follow me. Well, alright friends. Oh, you bound me? Well, that's frickin' rude. For 3 seconds? Jesus, come on now. Follow. We're pulling you guys. Alright, I said follow. Where am I even going? I don't even know. Oh, we're going here. This is the pull I want to see. Hi, friends. That's gonna get some damage. While we're at it. Fighter flight active. So far, so good. Let's try and move up a little bit so we can have a few of the range folks back here, because most of these are range for whatever reason. I do hate it. Kill the mage. Where's the mage? This is the best one. Prize is about to be up in a second. Only 2 here? Why do I see 3 though? Oh, because Temperance is there. I see. We're now down to 2. So we'll focus in our combo. Yo, what's up, Medic? How you doing today, friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Just go into rage. And we good. Now, where is Aldous? Aldous! Oh, there they are. Aldous! Ooh, a good parry. And I think that's it for that battle. You almost had me, Leovold. Stay back, I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory, just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that. You ruined everything. Uh-huh. Tell me, Aldous, how did it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved? I want to know how much you suffered. Is Leovold who wanted to fix it? Let it go, Leovold. It's over. Leovold wanted to fix the match, not Aldous. Is he gonna jump? Oh, he's gonna jump. Like hell as it is, I swear you'll never know peace, not in this life or the next. Leovold, no! Jeez. You know damn well neither of us will see Thal's realm. Let's go, our comrades are waiting. Welp. Yeah, it was 1000% Leovold who fixed the match, not Aldous. That's what it alluded to. I'm 1000% right on my guess. For the record, I am not aware of this storyline. I've never played Gladiator / Paladin until now. I can say with certainty that I am correct. Especially after that. That very much demonstrated that, I feel. I'm glad you're there, Rose. Without you, I doubt we could have defeated that Alacran. Have you ever considered the Colosseum? You make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you need a title that befits your prowess. Now that is all over, you'll be staying, won't you? No, Leovold may be dead, but the Alacran are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy. Cannot enjoy the company of Ul'dah's lovely ladies any longer, but I have faith that equally radiant beauties await me in distant lands. Aldous, not another word, my dear. It is bad enough that the First Sword has permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with her subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal if she became personally involved with the man? Nevertheless, I understand how you feel, Mila. I know to have this effect on the fair sex. I should have let the headsman have his way of you. That way you might learn something of humility. But how am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head? He's not wrong. Your father will be proud of you, Mila. Don't ever change. Yes, there's one more thing I want to say before I go, Rose. 7 years ago, before my last match in the Blood Sands, I was given an offer, a sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Leovold begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. I was right! Call it honor or pride or whatever you like and made my choice. In spite that all came of it, this day I have no regrets. It's a simple thing to know what's right, listen to your heart of yours, and it will never lead you astray. Trust in your comrades, have faith in your skills, and you will triumph over any adversity. And with that, I bid you all farewell. I was right! I better not have to wait 7 years to see that bastard again. There's still so much I want to... What in the hell are you looking at? This is a training hall. Why aren't you all training right now? You think all it takes is sand on blood sands and sword with a stupid grin? No, it takes years of hard work, an ocean of blood and sweat, and an unbreakable will. Every man and woman here had the potential to become a champion, but it's you and you alone who decides your destiny. So answer me, gladiators, will you follow in the footsteps of your brother and sister and inscribe your name in legend? Yeah! Aye! Let's take a look at our gear. Oh, actually, are we decently fitted out? We are, look at that. Cool stuff. Back the gold. All right, so we're going to mainline the MSQ now on our warrior. Oh, hold on one second. Paladin's Pledge. Oh. So we can get our Paladin. Look at that. Oh, there you are, Rose. Perfect timing. I just heard a juicy bit of gossip that I know you're going to be interested in. Apparently, and remember, you heard this from this first from me. The Sultan's Sworn elite are sharing their secret skills and training of paladins. Incredible, I know. The Sultan's Sworn have an exclusive monopoly on the instruction of paladin skills. Once upon a time, if you weren't one of those officer track elites, then you have no chance to learn the arts, and competition to get to the tops was very fierce indeed, let me tell you. But anyone who joined had to swear an oath of fealty to the Old Don Sultanate, which meant no more adventuring, no more dare-doing, and no more Colosseum. Just languishing about in the palace all day polishing plate mail. That's why this news is so big. Now anyone with a bit of commitment can learn the skills of a paladin and no memorizing the 55 commandments of the Sworn or any other nonsense either. This is golden, no platinum opportunity that comes from but once in a lucky adventurer's lifetime. Let this slip through your fingers and regret will be your just desserts. You need to go to the Royal Promenade in the hustling strip, find the captain of the Sultan's Sworn elite, Jen Leans is his name, and tell him how you're just dying to become a paladin. I wanted to do that MSQ though. All right, let's do this real quick then. Let's go to hustling strip. So we got access at 30, which is pretty nice. Yes, I'm Jen Leans, member of the Sultan's Sworn Elite and servant to the Old Don Sultanate. Unless your mind seeks to deceive me, you've come to inquire about training as a paladin. If so, I would have your name, good woman. Rose, a fine name. I bid you welcome and salute your noble resolve, but if you are aspired to paladinhood, you should understand what it means. A paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. A paladin shall be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. A paladin defends the people of the realm. Sellswords and gladiators and others of their ilk wield their blades for themselves, but a paladin serves a greater good. Do you understand me? The battle arts that the paladin learns have been held secret, nurtured, and perfected within the ranks of the Sultan's Sworn elite for nigh of these 600 years. Although sworn to protect the Sultanate, the soldiers, the mounted guards, and the knights, we are the elite of the elite, our conviction unwavering, our hearts true, our sword skills without peer. But the glory of the Sultan's Sworn, well, much of it is buried in past now. Our brotherhood grows smaller by the year. We are a shadow of what we once were, and the Sultan turns the sellswords to defend her palace. All of this because of one traitor, no, because of a blot of dishonor left by one who shall be not named, and because of him we have been forced to seek the help of able-bodied adventurers, and here you are. We shall instruct you in the paladin military arts. You will not be inducted into the Sultan's Sworn, but serve. However, first you'll show us both the sword and heart have metal, and you are worthy of honor. In the ruins of the south of Little Alamigo, you'll find an iron brazier. Light it and have and the nearby undead will be drawn to the flame. Slay these monsters, give the hearts to the fire. Return the presents to me and ashes as proof. Now, would-be paladin, show me the metal in your heart and steel in your blade. Ooh, that's a lot of reading. Doing all right, just been having trouble with committing myself to work on my story. That and just blanking out on so many words, it's not even funny anymore. Yeah, it can be rough. You know, one would think that putting words to pages is easy. It is much harder than one might think. So I do not envy you and your task in that regard. But take your time. The best thing you can do is take your time. Do not rush yourself. Do not put unneeded pressure on yourself. Fallen Mage, Fallen Soldier, Tempered Sword. It's gonna run right past y'all. Can you maybe not do that? Have you considered the knot? Haha! That's got it. Did I though? Said slay the dead drawn to the flame. Well, this enemy has a lot of frickin' health. Like, what the fresh hell? We'll stun it. Actually, I should have done so after Rampart ended. We literally, our action got canceled by the Tempered Brand, just barely. Got to run on that one. I was really too early on that? Could have sworn I was on the right timing. Or to pre-queue. Okay, now for real. Let's interact with it. We literally must have been at 99.9 for this. I will use Reprisal. Fight or Flight. Down, we'll bring it Rampart. Well, I've had the level 30 things are weaker than the 26 like mini bosses over there, like hell. And Dragon Scale Ashkin Hearts. We got a cutscene. If you are in this place searching for the undead, then you must be a petitioner seeking the secrets of the paladin arts. But make no mistake, simply learning paladin swordplay does not make you a paladin, nor does the armor you wear or the status you claim. I'm just another aging free paladin, but you would do well to heed my counsel. Strike off the shackles that bind your spirit, lift the visor to blinds, and find the true path of the paladin. Here, you'll be returning to the captain. Yes, then give him this crystal. Why do I not trust you? The way you use that sword reminds me of a man I used to know. Mine eyes may be old, but they can see the truth well enough. Be a paladin strong and true, devote yourself to the way, and become a beacon of light. I mean, he looks the part of a paladin, but for some reason I don't trust him. Alright, well, let's head back to you, friendo. Well, I guess in order to do that, we need to go to Ul'dah. Ul'dah. We're almost level 31. We might actually be able to pick up the side quest that I have on standby. I'm actually gonna try that in the area. If I can, that's gonna be huge. I have a ton of XP just sitting and waiting for me, realistically speaking, in side quests alone. Yes, that's what I needed. Proof that you have defeated the undead. You have shown that your heart is true and your sword has metal. I have no doubt you'll prove to be an attentive pupil that as well, for there is so much to learn. First and foremost is this: you are now paladin, a custodian of traditions, ancient and noble. A free paladin has no master, instead she travels all lands and in every place, takes up the cause of the unarmed and defenseless. You swear fealty not to a lord, but to yourself. You are nobility amongst adventurers. You have taken your first step on a new path, and you have earned the right to bear this, the soul of the paladin. Upon its surface are carved the deeds of the paladins of eras past. She who bears it commands the respect of all knights of honor. Bahamut's Fang, you already possess a crystal, and you say it was given to you by an unknown free paladin who told you to hand it to me. Where's the crystal of which you speak? I demand you show it to me at once. Engraved crystal. Curse him, he has made a mockery of the trial. That crystal he bears indeed the soul of the paladin, but is disgraced, impure, stolen from the Sultan sworn. The man who gave you this soul is the very traitor whom I've been seeking these many moons. He's an oathbreaker who bent the knee to the old Don Sultanate and who swore allegiance to the Sultan sworn, but then single-handedly sullied our name and trampled it underfoot until it was lost, perhaps forever. How dare he give counsel of honor on the paladin way? This soul is polluted and it must be disposed of. When you come to wield your sword as a paladin, only soul you may wear is which is bestowed by a captain of the Sultan Swarm. A traitor has no Sultan Swarm, still less a captain. By giving you a soul, he insulted not only the Brotherhood, but you too. Perhaps an adventurer like yourself finds our rules nothing more than a nuisance, but through reigns long and short, our forebears in the Sultan Swarm have preserved its rituals and traditions. We are duty-bound to uphold them, even if men and women within our own ranks scorn them as relics. It has been my fate to be named captain of the Sultan Swarm in these troubled times. Though I did not ask for this honor, I bent my knee to the Sultana and sworn fealty, and I will fight to restore our honor and name. You wield a skilled blade, and more importantly, you have met the traitor face to face. Your great task as a paladin will be to help me bring him to justice. You must ready yourself, marshal your resources, and hone your skills until the time comes when you are able to discharge your duty. The journey will be long. You are now paladin, and honor binds you as surely as an oath. Good stuff. Once again, if you like there's more to the story, I'm wondering why they left the Sultanate. Paladin unlocked. Good stuff. I can make myself not write out the word. Can't make myself not write out the words. However, plus horrible grammar. Grammar is hard, to be fair. Like the English language is not an easy thing. But let's do this. Sold paladin. Equip. Already have everything on. Excellent. My keybinds. All of it ruined, sullied. Okay. Let's bring you up there. I need to move like everything around. We got fast blade, riot blade, rage. Let's put shield bash down here and little clips up here. Revoke down here. Shield bash there. What is this new one? It's Rampart, Reprisal, Fight or Flight, and Low Blow there. Interject can go down here. We're never going to use that. Deliver an attack with a potency of 270. That's it. It's an instacast. Oh, interesting. It's an instacast. Oh no, all these are instacast. But for recast, no, that's not a global cooldown. It's just straight up. Interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. Because of grammar alone, that's fair. That's fair, honestly. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to play around with. Okay, though. What we're gonna do here? Let's take a look at our thing. Plagued by indecision. Do I have this completed? No, of course not. I don't have some of these completed. I could have sworn I had some of these completed. Deliver supplies. Do I not have any of them completed? That's not true. The Rat King must die. Report to them. Because I wonder... Oh yeah, let me first do this. Okay, so let's do this real quick. Update this. Geared to Gladiator, yes. Though I want to change that to Paladin, good. And then we are going to change my user macro, and this is going to go from that to Paladin. Paladin, so that way we can hot swap a bit easier. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I can. Oh, interesting. So it's telling me that I can turn it in there, but I can't turn it here. I'm not high enough level just yet. Dang, really? Okay. I was hoping that we might just barely. Well, the Rat King must die. What about Plague by Indecision? What about this one? No. Something that maybe it might be within 5 levels, but it's not. Okay, well, let's go to Camp Tribone then. Hello. Like, where in God's green earth am I supposed to put semicolons for stories? I mean, you don't technically need to use semicolons for stories, but it's something that you could, theoretically. Where are they in here? They are in here. Why yes, and the Professor Lambert begged pardon. You wish to hear about the research on corrupted crystals. Truly, well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than discuss my work with a fellow woman of science. We need none of this. So I will say, we already actually played through this, and I already read through all this one time, so I'm going to actually skip a lot of this dialogue just so I can mainline the MSQ. If you guys want to see me read out all of the MSQ stuff upwards through A Realm Reborn, you're more than welcome to watch my VOD on YouTube. As we did do this. We did do the MSQ in Heaven's Realm Reborn through the majority, if not all, of Heaven's Ward. Prior. So I'm just going to mainline the MSQ before I get off at 9 to join the rest of my static. Which can I say, it's been a really fun time having a static, like a dedicated static, to do stuff with. We are so close actually to catching up to our MSQ. Basically a party, a static party, or the same 4 people doing, doing the MSQ, doing dungeons, doing trials, raids, and so on. So that's what a static is. It's not fluctuating, it's not the duty finder, it's not random people, it's the same 4 people, the same 4 classes for the most part. And it's been a lot of fun for that reason. It means that, like, I know what to expect out of Shelby, who, is a mod here, who is my healer. I know what to expect of my DPSs and so on, which has been really fun. Where are we going here? We're going over there. Sure. Yeah, it's a D&D thing. No wonder why I never heard of that. Well, I mean, it's not just a D&D thing. Static is also used for MMORPGs as well. So whether that be Destiny, Final Fantasy, WoW, so on and so forth. The term static is really referring to any group of individuals that fill a complete party, that, go through with each other. They don't go ahead of one another. So right now, our group, the way we do it right now is we get to the next dungeon and we wait for everyone to catch up. And I think I'm right now the one lagging behind, which is funny because prior to I wasn't. Prior to I was always the first to get to the dungeon and whatnot. Can I dive below? I cannot, unfortunately. That'd have been too easy. So that's why I'm going to mainline the MSQ right now, my warrior. I was hoping to get to this level, level 41 by tonight, so that way I could do it on my paladin, since we already hit level 50. So how in the fresh hell are we supposed to get down there? What? How? What am I doing? Because it looks like there's like a drop off here. You can see that little bit of dip in the topography, but I'm very much wrong. All right, yeah, I'd never heard someone use the term static before. Yeah, just like a static group. How do I get down? I genuinely don't know. Oh wait, I think we found it. I think we found it. As done did find it. I believe it shouldn't be too many MSQs that we need to do in order to gain access to Garuda, which is the next trial. We do need to worry about the Mirror Knights, but you know, I'm just gonna do fish real quick. Don't turn around, Mirror Knight. Hi, friend. I mean, I don't exactly mind fighting you, but don't really want to have to do so. You know what? I'm teleporting back to Camp Dry Bones because it's going to take me a while to get back up otherwise. Screw that noise. I think when we finished the dungeon last night, we said it was like 10 MSQs, and we already completed one, so it shouldn't take me that long to get to the trial. I don't think I should be able to, being a strong word, in the next like bit if I really mainline it. Just means I'm gonna have to go back through the entire area and do all the side quests later. And I'll try and do that on my paladin so I can catch up to my warrior. The insane part to think about is, depending on how quick I get my paladin up to 50, I legit might have to pick up a third class. Alright, then we go back to Camp Drybone to complete the quest. Let's bring this back to the professor. Am I already using everything that I need? Yeah, I do. Here you go. Here's your water pot, sir. Take the gold. Alright, so we're going to Airport. Yeah, the biggest thing is right now is that me going over 50 is just inefficient for my warrior, because 50 is the soft cap for a Realm Reborn. Give you the water pot. Grab the gold pieces. And talk to Yellow Jackets. There's one up here. Yes, there is. A friend. And then there should be one right over here. And then at the end of the dock down the ramp, if I remember correctly. Yep, sure enough, eyes was right. So we can just jump over this ledge here. We should be exactly where we need to be. Oh, can't jump over. Can't jump over. There we go. I like how they have a gate. I was gonna say, I like how they have a gate here, but I can just jump over, and the game's like, oh, about that, no, you can't. We never sprint up, so we'll just use our chocobo to get there a bit quicker. Righty, righty, right. Yeah, I can't pick up any side quests or really complete any side quests right now. It just would not be worth it for me. Which I hate. I hate seeing all the side quests just like sitting there. Let's take that one. to go talk to the person in the cell, if I remember correctly. Skyfrin. Let's go do that real quick, like. Yep, that was right. Oh, god dang it. Yeah, this is a lot of fetch quest right now, it looks like, for this next bit. Should be able to do them pretty quickly. And it might be like one additional fetch quest that's not just information gathering, but I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. Are you serious? But no, I was about to say, are we serious? I said I have to go back there again, but no, we actually have to go down here instead to Mimidoa, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think we need to go to the lighthouse. I think that's exactly what we need, is go to the lighthouse, and there is a siren, potentially. I think this is that section. I could be mistaken, though. It's been a hot minute since we've done Realm Reborn. But we'll probably see more Final Fantasy here on the channel, here and there. Just when I need to, like, catch up to the rest of the static. As we're doing here, like, also trying to grind my Paladin. Speak of the Fairy Skipper. Where's the Fairy Skipper? The Fairy Skipper's down there. Yep, so we are going to the lighthouse like I thought we were. Perfect. Oh, I have number docks. And I forget if there is an 8th right here. A little bit seasick there, lass. Alright, let's sprint over to David. Give you the warded pot. Nope, we're not talking to you. I almost filled up on all my side quests. I can't grab anymore. It's not something I can do. More or less, nope. They're just going to tell me that the place is haunted, yada yada, there's a voice. We are later going to find out that it is, in fact, a siren. A siren's call. Let's go talk to David, or David. David? David. Not David. David. Yep, there's a siren. There's a siren. Let's go talk to Mimidoa. Gives a story, tells us that we need to kill the siren, yada yada yada. Let's go kill the siren. I need to remember to come back here. Actually, no, it should be visible if we're on airport in this section of Lemsa. We should be able to see the side quests over here, so we're fine. We're fine. We're good. I was kind of worried that if I didn't pick these up, I might forget about them. Thankfully, all the enemies over here, we're like 11 levels above, meaning that they don't aggro on me at all, which is very nice. Makes my life a bit easier. Mimidoa. Enough Dead Man's Moan will aggro on me. Let's go to the campfire. And the siren shall appear. Yep, level sync. Oh, actually, I'll watch this cutscene. I was thinking about skipping it. We're just waiting. And then suddenly, The Siren's Call. Wakey wakey, Mimi Doa. There she is. It's 3 repeating. Hi, friend. Get the Siren's Thralls. Well, that's easy enough. Alright. Honestly, I don't even need to go into my attack rotation. I think I just freaking AoE you all to death. Yep, that's easy enough. It's a bit of a boss fight, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna need to worry about it too much. This is a special instance. In other words, it's your boss fight, whereas normally you could do this with a group. All right, are we fighting yet, friend? Hi. Oh, hi, more Thrall. Come here, friends. Yeah, my AoE should be more than enough. I do kind of hate fighting in the water, though. I can barely see where their AoEs are at. Come on now. I forget, do I need to walk through these or attack them? Attack them. Maybe not, they explode. I have no idea why, for some reason, the whole boss fight starts with Cathedral moves, which reminds me of the second Gabriel Fleiss in Ultra Kill. I can see that. A sweet song. I mean, it hurts me for a little bit. Charmed Boats. I don't know where they're at, though. We already have Surging Tempest, so we can go straight into Storm's Path here. We do have an AoE up. Do we even have Axis Storm's Eye? No, we don't, funny enough. Okay. Are we done yet, friend? Duty complete. Okay. It said no more. Bye, Mimi Doa. It was a little bit anticlimactic. I actually completely forgot about how it ended like that. I forget if that is... I don't think that is Garuda. I could be mistaken, though. And this is part of the issue with me skipping cutscenes and whatnot, because I don't think it's Garuda. So I'm pretty sure we do face off with that boss later. That is more or less the first appearance of it, and then it pretty much said bye. Oh yeah, I think that's for this dungeon. Yeah, there's a dungeon here. That's right. Yeah. There is a dungeon here. Corrupted crystal, so we can teleport back to airport. I actually could have taken the ferry, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's a dungeon. I think it's an optional dungeon, though. I don't think that is a dungeon that we are required to do. Now, let's complete this MSQ. And I think on that note, we are going to end the stream there. I know, I need an anticlimactic boss fight. Not the best way to end off, but it is what it is. With that being said, though, as always, if you guys did enjoy the show, make sure to that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our XIV campaign where we're trying to help little kids at Sam Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I will see y'all on either Saturday or Sunday, potentially Monday, over on Champions of the Fog or here for some more gaming. With that being said, I'll see you then. Bye-bye!